I've got some exciting news. I finally received an email from my solicitor just earlier today informing me basically all the concerns that I had regarding to the flat that I'm buying back home in Carlisle. This email basically put an ease to all those concerns that I had. So essentially everything is good to go now. All it is now is just a case of me signing the contract and then just agreeing a date for everything to go ahead. So yeah, I'm pretty relieved. This whole thing has lasted so much longer than what I thought it would. I thought I would have been settled quite some time ago now, and there was so long where just nothing was getting done, and my solicitor was very difficult, and the whole process of trying to get in touch with my solicitor, constantly pushing her to do things, and it's been such a pain in the backside. It's such a relief now that everything is settled, and now it's just a case of basically agreeing a date. So that is excellent news. I am so happy about that. Aside from that, I just wanted to go through some basically all the little steps that I've been doing recently to try and progress with my dream of becoming a professional photographer. For the most part, obviously, a lot of my time is taken up taking photos and then editing those photos, doing these YouTube videos and editing these videos. I write a blog post on my website. Basically once a week I write a new blog post. I send out a email newsletter. Then there's updating my site, updating the galleries, and I have a map on my website where you can see all the places that I've visited on a map, and then you can click on each place, which will then bring up all the photos for that place and the relevant blog post that I wrote. So there's that, updating my website, and then I've been updating my stock portfolio. So I use Adobe Stock, and just recently I've started using Shutterstock as well. So I've not been using these for long, so I have a whole kind of catalogue of photos that I've taken over the years. So I'm in the process of uploading all of these photos to these two different stock sites that I've started using. So that takes a bit of time, just uploading them, adding all the titles, keywords, categories and things like that. Just a quick note on that, I've not been using the stock sites for long, but already I would say definitely worthwhile doing. Even if you're not looking to become a full-time professional photographer, say, even if it's just kind of a hobby, I would definitely recommend trying stock photography if you're not already. So like I say, I'm just in the process of uploading all of my images, so I've only got so many up on these sites at the moment, and I've not been on for long, so I haven't made a lot of money, very minimal in fact, but I am starting to make sales. But already, given how long I've been using it and the small amount of photos that I have on there, I've been pleased that I have made several sales, so definitely worthwhile doing. So that's been good. Other things I've been doing recently as well is researching potential clients that I would like to work for. So I can show you on my laptop here, or tablet. That's a list of clients that I've begun to make. They're mainly tour companies, which specifically cover the Lake District, but there's some local magazines and things in there as well. So they're all local to the Lake District and Cumbria, the area that I'll be moving to. So I've started following them on Twitter and Instagram and their social media accounts, just so I can start engaging with them, just kind of hopefully put myself on their radar basically. I've not directly approached them yet in terms of oh, I'm a photographer, hire me. I haven't done any of that yet. It's just basically researching at this point and then following them and kind of slowly engaging with them. On that note though, I would say one thing I'm definitely not doing enough of is directly contacting these kind of people, these clients that I would like to work for, and basically, you know, people who can help me get where I want to be. I'm not doing enough to actually directly messaging these people and letting them know who I am. I guess I've basically been telling myself that once I do finally move up to Carlisle and I'm there, then that is when I'll start contacting these people directly and approaching them. But I need to take my own advice in what I've said on my early video, like my Living Without Regrets video, where I said you can't wait until the perfect moment. You have to start now. You can't put things off, because if you put things off, you know, you'll never do it. So I really need to take my own advice, and I really need to start doing it now. And I watched a video on YouTube today, which has kind of given me that kick up the ass that I guess I needed, and giving me that inspiration to do it. There's a guy on YouTube called Gary Vaynerchuk. He's pretty big in America specifically. He's big on YouTube, and I enjoy watching some of his videos because they can be quite inspiring. And in this video that I watched today, he was talking to a magician who suddenly found himself with a huge following on social media, and I want to show you some of that video now where he talks about how he got this huge following, because I found it really inspiring and it kind of gave me that kick that I needed. So I'm going to show you some of that video now if I can.
Just watch that. When did you realize social and content was really changing your world? What was like...
At university. I'm 23 at 21. That's when I started making content. I did it relentlessly.
Where?
I was in London.
No, on what platform first?
I started on YouTube, didn't find much success, went to Facebook, and then Facebook I found pages that could share my videos.
And you were hitting them up, messaging them?
I hit up hundreds. And then I got one main page that hit me that shared me. My page went from like 100 likes to 7,000 likes overnight.
And that was
there, bam.
The most important part, he was biz deving and hitting up 100 people and saying, look at what I look at, look what I'm doing. Finally somebody said yes.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it.
It's not serendipity. You went out and took it.
Yeah, and that gave me the motivation. 5 months later, got my first viral video. That took me from about 10,000 to 500,000 likes overnight, and then, you know, all the way up now. Now just hit 12 million followers yesterday, so exciting times.
It's really amazing, man. Congrats.
So there you go. That guy's a magician, and using Facebook, he was messaging hundreds of pages, other people's pages on Facebook, which could share his content. One said yes, and they shared his page, and through that his own personal page exploded, and he is where he is now. Like he said, what did he say? He had 12 million followers now or something. And that's what I need to do. I'm not doing enough of that. I need to be messaging hundreds and hundreds of people who can, you know, just letting them know who I am and what I do and what I can offer. I do little things like when I write a blog post, for example, that I think a lot of photographers can benefit from. If I'm sharing a bit of photography advice that I think will help a lot of people, I will share that post to some of the big photography websites. And I have a I have a blog post which is getting shared on the website The Phoblographer, which is a big photography website. So they are sharing one of my blog articles in the next day or two. So there's that, but I'm really not doing enough in terms of messaging people on Facebook and Instagram, people who can kind of, I guess, help get me to where I want to be. So I'm really going to be doing a lot more of that. And that literally starts right now. I've written out a message here already to one of the clients that I had on my list for a potential client in the Lake District that I would like to work for. These are, I'll show you the website actually. This is who I'm about to message. This is the official website for the Lake District. So, you know, this is exactly who I want to be working for. So this is their Instagram account. And this is a message that I've pre-wrote, and there we go, send. So yeah, so there we go, that's a start, but I need to be doing so much more of that. I mean, you heard that guy in the video, he messaged hundreds of Facebook pages, and it was just one that said yes. So I need to be doing a whole lot more of that, but it is good that I've actually at least started, because I had been putting that off. I'm kind of putting it out there in this video, partly because to put pressure on myself to actually keep doing that now. I want you guys to like hold me account and to kind of make sure that I am actually doing that as often as I need to be doing. So feel free to message me and ask me if I'm doing it. Yeah, I want you guys to hold me to account. But that's it for this video. Just wanted to talk about some of the things that I am doing to try and progress with my dream, and to kind of show you that little video and me sending that message. And yeah, there we go. Keep on messaging me, hold me to account, and keep watching. Bye.